So, I would like to extend a very heartiest welcome to all the participants in this online technical session in today national seminar on a new dawn for higher education, embracing the paradigm shift. So, the theme is it itself signifies its importance and it's a very relevant theme so far as the implementation of NEP 2020 is concerned. Because now the policy is in the public domain and most of the states have been implemented its provisions in one way or the other. So it's a high time to deliberate upon the various aspects of the policy to ensure the effective and fruitful execution of this policy. So without taking any much time, I once again, on behalf of the organizing committee of G.H.G. Khalsa College of Education, Guru Sir Sadar, would like to extend my heartiest welcome to all the participants. So all the participants will be allotted 7 minutes for their presentation. And what you have to keep in mind while presenting your paper, you have to lay a special emphasis on the relevance of the theme, your organization of the paper, your skill of communication, and adherence to the time allotted to you, and content of the paper which you are going to deliberate upon. So, without taking much time, so I invite the first participant to deliberate or to present his paper. Ms. Ramandeep Kaur, are you there? Ms. Ramandeep Kaur, are you there? Then Dr. Balani is there?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
So,
Please carry on, sir. Ji.
thank you, sir. Right now, I am working here at Bombay Teachers Training College in the capacity of principal. I am also having an additional charge as a registrar of HSNC University. HSNC University was established in the year 2019, and then immediately NEP 2020 was announced by the Government of India. And Maharashtra government had given recognition to three colleges, HR College, KC College, and Bombay Teachers Training College, converting these colleges into a university. And ours is a public university. And we started changing the curriculum. And the curriculum for all the UG programs and PG programs was immediately changed from the year 2020 onwards. And we have made the changes in accordance with the guidelines of NEP. So we had started the journey from 2020 onwards itself, and the NEP was also announced in the year 2020, immediately after the pandemic. Now, I will. Now, this is my 5 years experience, which I'm going to share it with you. What we had changed, how the whole higher education has changed in our university. Number one point, I will take holistic and multidisciplinary education. Yes, I can say that because with the introduction of NEP from the year 2023-24 formally, which was adopted by the government of Maharashtra, and we started our journey and we have finished 2 years and we are in the third year now. So we were able to provide a lot of flexibility in electives to the students, because if you see the framework of NEP, it talks about the inclusion of skill-based courses, value-based courses, and Indian knowledge system. So on the basis of the guidelines of the NEP, we could change the curriculum framework for all our UG and PG programs and were able to bring a lot of flexibility as far as framing the curriculum framework for all our UG, PG programs in all the disciplines are concerned. So I can say that ours is a truly a multidisciplinary approach. Right now, a lot of programs are going on in the university, which are highly multidisciplinary in its approach. And there are numerous examples which I can tell you that our data science students are learning yoga, and our so many commerce students are learning law. Likewise, we have kept the bracket open for learning different subjects while pursuing. I can give one more example. In my entire career, our Sindhi student used to pursue UG programs, BCom, BAF, BMS, but they never studied Sindhi subject. But because of the implementation of NEB in our HR college, 240 students are pursuing Sindhi subject. This is nothing but the pure implementation of NEB that has enabled us to offer the Indian languages, and the students are opting Indian languages. We introduce Hindi, we introduce Marathi, we introduce Sanskrit also as an optional elective language subjects, and students can opt these languages as modern Indian languages. And if you see in the holistic and multidisciplinary education, a lot of experiential learning has been introduced by us. Likewise, we have introduced SLE component, self-evaluation learning, where the whole education is student-centric. The students are given the projects, they work in groups, they do a lot of research and come up with their own ideas, and they do present in the classroom. So this is nothing but one of the successful experiment which we had done it, and the whole credit goes to NEP. If you see, as far as the GER is concerned, the GER has significantly increased in our university. And then, as far as skill development and employability is concerned, we are able to introduce, or we have introduced many vocational based courses in our UG programs. And we are highly excited to share with you that we have signed many MOUs with the industries, and we have also conducted so many programs with the industries. And in our board of studies, we have invited so many industry experts, and they, with the help of their suggestions, their feedback, we are able to bring a lot of changes in the curriculum. And I believe that the curriculum for all the programs that we offer are very contemporary to the present needs or the needs of the industry. If you see, as far the technology is concerned, we have brought a lot of technological advancement in our approach. And we are also offering SWAYAM courses as alternative courses, as add-on courses, and value-based courses. So I believe that the students also have started taking a lot of interest in pursuing online programs. Right now, we are working how to introduce SWAYAM courses, how to integrate the, SWAYAM courses in our framework, curriculum framework, with the help of the BOS. Now, if we are able to do it, I think it will be a game changer for the learners as well as for the university also, because we will be able to integrate online component, online learning successfully in our own approach. Right now, they are doing it, but they are pursuing all SWAYAM courses. Like from Bombay Teachers Learning College, there are such 362 students who are pursuing SWAYAM courses. And from our university, there are more than 5,000 students. They have joined SWAYAM courses. And as far as the promotion of Indian knowledge system is concerned, we have curated the curriculum, and we have also constituted uh, special BOS of Indian knowledge system, and we have also established a center of Indian knowledge system at HSNC University, and the feedback is very, very encouraging. I spoke about the languages and cultural emphasis, whereas all languages are respected and are offered as elective subjects, and students are really pursuing. Apart from that, we have also introduced foreign languages through LMS, and these languages are Japanese, German, French, and Spanish language. Then, as per the curriculum reforms are concerned, I already covered it. That we have given a lot of emphasis to the Indian heritage, ethics, philosophy, uh, uh, Indian arts, music, literature, and indigenous technologies. We established a school of performing arts, and we have also established the school of yoga at our university. So these are the new features that you will find, and these schools are also offering short-term certificate courses for all the students enrolled at HSNC University. Then research innovation, as per the UGC guidelines, we have established R&D in cell, and it is fully functional. Initially, we had only six centers for conducting research. Now this number has gone to 21. So right now, we have got 21 research centers at HSNC University, and our faculty members are being recognized as per the UGC norms and research guides. And very soon, within next couple of years, we will see that there is increase in publication of quality research papers and quality theses from our university. As I said, that value-based and holistic education is nothing but the core of NEP 2020. Now here, uh, I would like to say that NEP, National Education Policy. National means India's national policy. And India is a vast country comprising at least 29 to 30 states and union territories. And we are the largest. And if you look at the Europe, and if you take at European countries, we are nothing but the amalgamation of at least 25 to 30 countries in one country as India. So if you see, as far as India is concerned, India is a multicultural, multilingual, and multi-caste country. And I think there's a lot of scope in the NEP. The only thing is that government has are the government or the concern. Yeah. Can somebody mute this person? I'm getting disturbed. Thank you, sir. So, uh, as far as our case is concerned, our experiences are concerned. Our experiences are very positive about the successful implementation of NEP 2020 at HSNC University. I believe that there may be challenges, there may be issues. People might be debating on this. People might be talking about relevance of some of the aspects, or some of the aspects they might find it difficult, like some South states are discussing. But I don't think that in Maharashtra any such case is there, because we believe that we are a plural society and there should be a scope and place for every person belonging to any community, belonging to any language. I believe that we have really benefited from the implementation of 2020. It is up to us how we take it, the guidelines. There may be challenges, I do understand, but I think the teachers, all the stakeholders at HSNC University has taken NEP 2020 with a very right spirit, because we believe that as far as the Indian values are concerned, the Indian philosophy is concerned, we really need to look into that, what we were maybe 1,000 years ago, 2,000 years, 5,000 ago, as an ancient India. We are the culture, rich culture, and we enjoy this heritage. We have forgotten our roots. Now, this NEP inspires us to revisit our roots and look into what Ayurveda was in those times, whether it is relevant today or not. There need to conduct the research. They need to look within. Today, foreigners are doing a lot of research on our Vedas and Upanishads, and they are publishing papers. And if you see, as far as our rich cultural heritage is concerned, European countries are doing more research than Indian researchers. But as far as NEP is concerned, it revolves around Indianization, Indian values, Indian culture, and we really need to take pride, and we really need to educate our children, younger generation, about our own rich cultural heritage, and we must inspire them to revisit and learn from our ancestors and take it forward with the help of the research. So I believe that our experiences are very positive of implementing NEP, and I will suggest that all other educators who are really debating on whether the NEP is the right approach for higher educations in India or not. I must tell them that please stop discussing on this. Please implementing NEP 2020 with great pride, and then you will see the results. Please involve the younger generation in taking the pride and taking the Indian values to the next level, because the whole world has recognized it. Now, the only thing is that we need to look into the mirror and then identify our own potential and get engaged and make this nation a great nation through following the right values of.
Exactly, sir. Exactly.
Thank you, sir.
We all do agree with you. And especially, thank you very much. I am of the opinion that you hold a very key position in the university, and your position that makes a big difference so far as the implementation of NEP 2020 is concerned, and especially the measures that you have mentioned, the measures taken by your university to implement NEP 2020. So those are worth praising, worth appreciating, sir. Special regard and gratitude to you. And you have rightly said it's high time to take the provisions of the policy in a high spirit, and because change is inevitable, and this policy is all determined to transform the Indian education system at all levels. So
Thank you, sir.
special
Thank you.
regards and
Thank you.
appreciation to you, sir. Thank you. Thank you very much for deliberating on such an important topic, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
And as sir had to attend a meeting in the university, and that's why I we invited the sir to deliberate first upon the topic. Thank you very much, sir, for your
Thank you.
deliberation.
Shall I take your leave now? Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much. Now I would like to request Madam Manvinder Kaur GTB COE, Dasua,
Yes, sir. Good
for
afternoon, sir.
the next deliberation. Please proceed with your presentation. And it's my humble request to all the participants, please be particular about the time allotted to you. 7 minutes are the is the maximum time limit. So all are
I
requested to
request
conclude
Dr.
your
Jagjeet.
presentation within 7 minutes. It's a humble
Okay, sir.
request so that
Okay,
all
sir.
the participants may get due time for their presentations as well.
Okay, sir.
Please proceed. Yeah.
So, Dr. Jagjeet Singh, are you going to share my screen, my PPT? So, I shall be starting. I'm going to present my views on the topic, promoting sustainable practices and environment consciousness through higher education. A society is developed when the masses attain development of some sort. Amongst its broad scope lies the root of economic development, which is recognized from the rise in quality life of the population in the areas such as economy, society, education, and politics. For the year 2030, the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals establish 17 broad and interconnected goals. The Sustainable Development Goal effort is a determined goal agenda, which has been developed in collaboration with 193 United Nations members and world civil society. They recognize that addressing poverty and other deprivations require addressing education, health, inequality and growth, climate challenges, and protecting forests and oceans. Sustainable Development 8 goals intends to maintain an economic growth rate of 7% for the developing nations by 2030 and attain productive and full employment for both men and women worldwide. Promoting inclusive and sustainable economic growth, full employment, and decent work for all is the goal of the 8th Sustainable Development Goal. Higher education as a source of knowledge can help in the creation of more sustainable future. With increasing globalization, role of higher education institutions in fostering a sustainable economic growth becomes more critical. Education for sustainable economic growth has recently emerged as a vital educational initiative to address many of the challenges as per capita GDP growth, new economic development, and labor market policies, improved resource efficiency, youth employment, etc. At its core is the greatest challenge of achieving economic growth without compromising the environment or human rights. Higher education institutions are accountable for academic and professional education that develops the human capital required to support sustainable economic growth at national and global level. The focus of this presentation is to discuss the role of higher education institutions in promoting sustainable development goal number 8. Now I will be discussing points. The first role of higher education in promoting sustainable development goal is driving innovation. So the larger economies benefit from the research and innovation done at the university as it promotes investment, exports, and a more balanced economy, contributing towards the growth of the knowledge-based economy and research-friendly environment allows students to develop transferable competences. Innovation is required to update traditional university curricula to address current economic, social, and environmental issues. Curriculum innovation needs to be developed in all the fields of expertise so as to prepare future professionals to face daily challenges holistically. Curricula must also be revised to promote initiatives for greater innovation that can be applied regionally as well as globally, thereby promoting sustainable economic growth. One of the strategies to foster innovation and enhance entrepreneurial skills among the students in order to participate in economic activity is to teach and raise awareness. The students should be prepared with case studies and mentored on innovative startups. This involves reorienting education at all levels to create the future entrepreneurs to achieve the sustainable economic growth across the wide range of sectors. Higher education can equip the students with the requisite knowledge, skills, and values to participate in the workforce to achieve economic growth and to get decent jobs. Second role of higher education is curricula and lifelong approach. The lifelong approach with respect to sustainable development goals helps further eliminate the goal of learning that has long-term growth impact. The Sustainable Development Goal 8 can be reasonably achieved when learning is for lifetime. Learning is not limited to a specific time period, rather, it happens everywhere at home, at workplace, community, through debate, reading, writing, problem solving, and social participation. The Sustainable Development Goal objectives for academic research include interdisciplinary research in the biological, physical, social, engineering, and humanities disciplines. Concerted efforts must be made, such as emphasizing sustainable development goal related research and hiring suitable academic and research staff, regular reporting on how academic research backs towards the Sustainable Development Goal 8. Additionally, publishing research articles facilitates the dissemination of effective sustainability initiatives as well as the challenges faced during the execution of sustainable development goals. Research in focused areas of sustainable development aid at higher education institutions fosters the high impact technological innovations. When the students are exposed to an interdisciplinary approach, they should be taught how to process knowledge more effectively. Students should be cultured with creativity and critical thinking skills, engage in interdisciplinary research and learning process. Interdisciplinary learning allows students to go out of their comfort zone and make connections that are required to solve sustainability issues. The next role of higher education institutions is collaborations between business and academia. Now, the collaborative education approaches are already
Dr.
reinventing
Manvinder,
education.
please conclude. Ji.
Okay, sir. So the next important is related to quality management, then higher education institution rankings. They are also playing an important role as they are one of the primary drivers of prosperity, performance, and competitiveness of the world economies. And I would like to highlight the focus areas of higher education institutions, which are referred to as migration, foreign trade, tourism, and human rights. To conclude, I would like to say that the importance of education in contributing to sustainable growth of the economy cannot be overstated. In nutshell, the initiatives of the higher education institutions contribute to the achievement of the sustainable economic growth on a wide scale. Though today's higher education system has witnessed significant transformations, however, the impact of higher education efforts and initiatives on sustainable economic growth and high quality employment is a gradual process that requires time in comparison to the impact of economic policies. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Dr. Manvinder, for deliberating upon such a significant topic. So, next participant is Payal Sharma, St. Xavier's College, Kolkata.
Yes, sir. Good afternoon, sir. So I would like to share my screen.
Okay, fine.
Sir, I have already shared it. Can someone please confirm if it is visible?
It is visible. You can
All right.
proceed.
Thank you. Thank you, sir. Thank you. All right. So the topic of my presentation is related to women involved in higher education and the impact of financial literacy and digital skill on their investment behavior and consequently their role and emphasis in higher education. So we often see that women are educated, they are literate, and they are working at par with men. But when it comes to taking their investment decision, we see that they end up relying on maybe someone else or their male counterparts or anyone else despite of the fact that they are educated and they are literate. So this study majorly focuses on how if the financial literacy is improved, will it have a significant impact on the women involved. And for this purpose my study is based on the female academics of Kolkata district. So I have selected quite a few colleges and universities of Kolkata and made a study on the female academicians of the colleges and universities. Now, the objective of my studies involved to study the effects of level of financial literacy of the respondents on their investment behavior, to study the impact of digital skills on their investment behavior, and to assess the overall perception of the female academics when it comes to financial investment. Now, the study variables, we have two independent key variables, financial literacy and digital skills. And the dependent variable includes investment behavior. Now, financial literacy has three subconstruct: financial knowledge, financial attitude, and financial behavior. Digital skill is measured using the digital proficiency of the respondent, and investment behavior includes other three subconstructs, namely risk capacity, investment strategy, and investment priority. Now, these were the statements which captured the risk capacity, investment strategy, and investment priority, which constitutes the investment behavior of the female academics. And these are now, like I mentioned, financial literacy is based on the study conducted by OECD, and it tries to capture the financial knowledge, financial attitude, and financial behavior of the female professors involved in college and university level teaching. Now, the questionnaire, this explains the structure of the questionnaire. So, the first 10 questions were demographic questions, and the next 10 questions were the key objective questions, which captured financial literacy, digital skills, and investment behavior related aspects of the respondents. Now, for the methodology, the study is based on 150 respondents, the data collected by 150 respondents, and nominal data scales used to collect demographic characteristics of the respondents. Now, for the population, 4 units of Kolkata district, namely East, South, North, Central, were considered, and the colleges and universities of these 4 units were considered. Now, we can see the proposed study aims at collecting data from colleges and universities proportionately from each units of the district. And according to the All India Survey on Higher Education report by Ministry of Education, Government of India, around 2.14 lakh teachers work at the university level, with 62.9% of male and 37.1% female teaching there. And there are 11.3 lakh college teachers teaching at the university level, with 56.4% of them being male and 43.6 female. Now, coming to the core analysis part, to narrow down and refine the four identified structure, principal component analysis was employed using SPSS. And after performing principal component analysis, the data were normalized to bring them to a scale of 0 to 1. And based on the nature of data, the objectives of the study and insights from existing literature, we have used logistic regression as the analytical method to investigate whether or not there is any association between the independent variable, which is the financial literacy and digital skill, and the dependent variable, which is the investment behavior of female academicians. These are the colleges and universities considered, and moving ahead with this. Now, coming to the four key models, the first model tries to compare financial literacy with risk capacity. Second one, financial literacy with investment strategy. The third one, digital skills with risk capacity. And the fourth one, digital skill with investment strategy. Now, these are the observations. These are the observations. We see that according to Model 1, it is seen that financial knowledge does not really have a very significant impact.
Payal,
It
please
may.
conclude within 1 minute. Huh?
All right, sir. All right. So I am moving ahead with the each model. I'll just come to the conclusion part. Now, this shows the intra variable. What we can conclude from here is that talking of financial literacy, we have financial knowledge, which is not very significant when it comes to the behavior of the female academicians, but financial attitude and financial behavior has significant impact on both risk capacity and investment strategy. Similarly, talking of digital skills, we see that digital skill has significant impact on both risk capacity and investment strategy. So, from this, we have identified the inter variables, which are financial attitude from financial literacy and digital skills. Similarly, talking of the overall perception, we have the study concludes that financial attitude and digital skills are the key variables or the key factors which definitely have an impact on the investment behavior of the female academics involved in the higher education of the colleges and universities in Kolkata district. With this, I conclude my presentation. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Payal, for deliberating with such an elaborative study with facts and figures. Thank you very much for such an informative deliberation.
Thank you.
Yeah. yeah. Ramandeep Kaur is there, DN College of Education for Women. Dr. Maninder Kaur, Khalsa College of Education, Amritsar. Kawaljeet Singh, Department of
Yes, sir.
Journalism and Mass Communication, Maharishi Dayanand University, Rohtak.
I am
Are
here,
you
sir.
there?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, Kamal.
I am audible.
Yeah, Kamalji,
I would
you are
like to.
audible. You can proceed.
I would like to share my screen. It is on. May I
It
on
is
screen?
quite visible. It is quite visible. Please proceed.
My The title of my research paper is Digital Arrest Using AI Generative Deepfake Content and Prevention Through Media Literacy. The basic idea of this paper is that in present situation, it is very easy for technology to make a virtual identities. With the help of AI, we can generate deep fake content, video content, pictures, and multiple type of content and fake identities. With those fake identities, we can impersonate some humans, and that those situation can lead to cyber crimes. The objective of my study is the phenomenological inquiry of the digital arrest, and then the phenomenological inquiry about the post-truth society, and then to identify the media literacy technique to identify deep media content. Methodology which is used in present research study is phenomenological inquiry method, because digital arrest, AI, or media literacy, all the notions are new phenomena in our in this post-truth era. So this method is used to inquire about these things. First of all, I want to discuss about the idea of post-truth society. The concept of post-truth society deals with the a notion where we start believing on fake informations, because we live in a cognition stage. We daily use media, we observe media. So when we start believing on fake information, means those fake information, those fake identities, if when we start believing on that, then we come to a situation of post-truth, where we start believing on fake information. So this notion create a situation of post-truth society. So basic idea behind the post-truth society deals with these three terms: misinformation, disinformation, and malinformation. Misinformation is a situation where false information is disseminated into society through media, and the the notion of disinformation, where information deliberately sent or manipulated with the deliberation for and the idea of malinformation belongs where a real information, means the facts are okay, but the real facts are uh, further disseminated with a misleading or for harmful. Then the next notion of my research paper is digital arrest. A digital arrest is a kind of scam, a online fraud, where some with the help of AI, uh, where some scammers can impersonate themselves law enforcement officials. Then in those situations, they ask people for money for online transactions, and some vulnerable society become victim of these arrests. So this is the basic idea of digital arrest, where you are not actually in arrest, but virtually in a arrest. In that kind of situation, frauders or scammers can use AI generated audio, video, or any fake identities, which in a human can impersonate them and can create a situation, a realistic situation, where it is very difficult to come out of that situation. And in that situation, victim can be a victims can transact their money, or can give their personal details, or their personal or maybe their devices can be hacked in this type of situation. So this is the origin of digital arrest. uh, there are two basics effect of the digital arrest. Then one is economical losses. In digital arrest, obviously human lost their economic or their financially. The second notion is that they always go through a psychological trauma when they are digitally arrested. These are some videos. I do not want to play because time is very left. So this is a situation where official is scamming someone, and this is artificially generated fake identities. Then these are some media content where media anchor or Virat Kohli, his fake identity is made through a video, and one person or a vulnerable person can impersonate themselves and can become the victim of a fake video. And in another video, Virat Kohli and another media anchor is promoting application, a loan-based application where some people can get strangled into a scam also. And another video, this is the video of Mukesh Ambani, in which he is endorsing a cryptocurrency that he is influencing people to take part into a cryptocurrency mechanism where people can earn good money. If they invest some money, they can get good benefit of in return to that. This is a famous case in India. This is a case study of in which our former Chief Justice D.K. Chandrachud was impersonated as
Kamaljeet ji,
a
please conclude within 1 minute. Huh?
okay, sir. Thank
Yeah.
you. So the idea behind is that how we can identify these fake informations or fake media so that we cannot become the victim of this. So concluding remark, the first notion is enhancing media literacy. By enhancing media literacy, we can identify these kind of fake videos, fake content, or fake identities. Then we should go by the promoting information verification practices. In education system, we have to promote our verification process, and we have also need to include some media literacy frameworks so that our student or any citizen can get to educated to uh, identify these fake informations. Then encouraging responsible media consumption, and we should be also very responsible when we are dealing with our media consumption, because on social media we daily consume media, and we have to identify which media consumption or which media is rightful and which is a fake media, how to avoid that. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Kamaljeet ji. You have raised very serious concerns through your presentation in terms of disinformation, misinformation, malinformation, and especially the deliberation upon digital arrest. So, mass awareness on all these issues is a need of the hour, and you have deliberated upon this, make us aware. Thank you. Thank you very much for this. So the next participant is Karthikeyan. Are you there, Karthikeyan? Karthikeyan, PSC College of Arts and Science, Coimbatore, Tamil Nadu. So you have connected. Am I audible to you, Karthikeyan? Karthikeyan,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
please proceed with your presentation.
So whether my screen is visible, sir?
It is visible. Please proceed.
Okay, sir. So good evening to the delegates present there. I'm Karthiyeyan, student of Second MA Economics, PSG College of Arts and Science, Coimbatore, Tamil Nadu, here to present our study paper on the topic, the economic impact of skill development initiatives on employability in Indian higher education system. So India's higher education sector is undergoing a paradigm shift with the growing emphasis on skill development initiatives to bridge the gap between academic learning and industry requirements. So India's higher education system is one of the largest in the world, with over 1,000 universities and 40,000 colleges catering to millions of students. So employers increasingly seek candidates with practical knowledge, problem-solving abilities, digital literacy, and specialized skills which traditional academic curriculum often fail to provide. So these government initiatives have been designed to provide structured training, certifications, and hands-on experience to students. So as a result, India faces the paradox of high graduate unemployment alongside industry-wide skill shortages in key sectors such as IT, manufacturing, healthcare, and finance. So, to address this issue, the Government of India has implemented multiple skill development initiatives aimed at integrating vocational training with mainstream higher education. So despite these efforts, challenges persist, including regional disparities, lack of standardization in skill training, employer skepticism towards certifications, and funding constraints. So the study makes the economic impact of skill development initiatives in higher education system, analyzing their influence on job readiness, wage premiums, employment rates, and overall economic growth. So the overview of skill development initiatives in India. So one of the biggest concerns in India's labor market is the mismatch between graduate skills and employer requirements. Many graduates find themselves overqualified for low-paying jobs or underqualified for high-demand positions. So the report suggests that aligning higher education with skill development could reduce youth unemployment rates by 15 to 20% over the next decade. So the government-led programs, the Indian government has launched several flagship programs to enhance skill development in higher education, such as the National Skill Development Mission, which launched in 2015, aims to create an ecosystem for skill development, integrating vocational training with academic institutions. The Skill India initiative has a comprehensive program designed to train over 400 million people in various skills by 2022, bridging the gap between academia and industry. The Pradhan Mantri Kaushal Vikas Yojana and the University Grants Commission guidelines are encouraging short-term training and certification to boost employability by encouraging universities to offer skill-based courses in collaboration with industries. So the institutional initiatives. So many, apart from the government, many institutions such as universities and colleges in India have started integrating skill development programs within their curriculum. So these include industries collaboration, which the institutions partner with corporations to offer training modules and internships, skill development labs, the practical learning environments that simulate real-world challenges, and the certification programs, which focuses on the courses in areas such as artificial intelligence, data analytics, and digital marketing that enhance job prospects. So the industry participation in skill development is crucial, which bridges the skill gaps. So many companies now collaborate with educational institutions to design industry-relevant curriculum. Internships, apprenticeships, and mentorship programs have become common strategies to prepare students for the job market. So the economic impact of skill development on employability. So these skill development programs significantly improve job readiness by equipping students with industry-specific technical skills, communication abilities, and hands-on experience. So the traditional university education often focuses on theoretical knowledge, leaving students unprepared for real-world work environments. So these skill training programs bridge this gap by offering practical modules, project-based learning, and industry exposure, ensuring that graduates possess competencies directly applicable to their careers. So according to a 2023 report by the Ministry of Education, students who complete skill certification programs alongside their degrees have a 30% higher employability rate than those who graduate with only academic qualifications. So the wage premium and economic mobility, graduates with specialized skills often command higher salaries compared to their peers with generic degrees. A 2022 report by the World Bank found that individuals with vocational training earn on average 20% more than those without formal skill training. So increased employment rates. Data from the Ministry of Skill Development and Entrepreneurship show that employability rates among students enrolled in skill-based programs are significantly higher. Sectors such as information technology, healthcare, and renewable energy have particularly benefited.
Karthikeyan, please conclude within 1 minute. Karthikeyan, is it over? Karthikeyan, have you done?
Inclusivity issues. So high training.
Karthikeyan, please conclude. Okay, I think Arkin, there is a connectivity issue with your presentation. Thank you very much for your presentation. The next participant is Manjinder Singh, SBSS University, Khiala. Manjinder, please proceed with your presentation.
Excuse me,
Good
sir. It
evening,
was
sir.
my turn next. I'm Diksha Sharma.
Diksha, please, you are requested to be here with us because the person who has some sort of emergency, so we are just taking into account the urgency. So if you are, it
My
is
internet
convenient to
connection is
you.
going to get over. I have already got the message. My internet will get over, then I will
Okay,
not be able
Diksha.
to present in any which
No
manner.
problem, Diksha. You can proceed. Please proceed. No problem.
Thank you so much. I will wind it up within 2 minutes only if you allow.
Fine. Take your time. Okay.
Can you please let me know if my PPT is visible?
Yes, it's very much
Okay.
visible.
Thank you.
Please
I'll
proceed.
start. The topic of my presentation is A Green Tomorrow, Higher Education Institutions as Leaders in Sustainable Infrastructure. For the introduction, I would like to start with that higher education institutions play a greater role in shaping the future generation and driving the progress towards sustainable development. Universities and colleges have the potential to serve as living laboratories for innovative solutions, demonstrating the feasibility and benefits of eco-friendly approaches to a wide variety of audience of students, faculty, staff, and a broader community. This paper explores the transformative potential of universities and colleges in spearheading eco-friendly initiatives, fostering innovation, and cultivating a culture of sustainability. The objectives of my study were to analyze the impact of sustainable infrastructure initiatives in higher education institutions on reducing the environmental footprints, including energy consumption, waste generation, and carbon emissions. The second was to explore the role of universities in fostering environmental consciousness among students, faculty, and surrounding communities through the adoption of sustainable building practices and campus facilities. The methodology adopted for this paper was the use of secondary data to explore the impact of sustainable infrastructure initiatives in higher education institutions and their role in fostering the environmental consciousness. For the findings, the first objective was to study the impact of sustainable infrastructure initiatives on reducing the environmental footprints in higher education institutions. For this, my first finding is reduction in energy consumption. Several higher education institutions have successfully reduced energy consumption through the adoption of energy efficient technologies and renewable energy systems. For example, the University of California and Berkeley. Second point is lower carbon emissions. Sustainable infrastructure such as the construction of LEED certified buildings has had a direct impact on lowering the carbon footprints of university. A living example of this is the University of British Columbia. The third point is waste management and resource conservation. Many universities have integrated comprehensive waste management and recycling programs as part of their sustainable infrastructure initiatives. For instance, the University of Vermont. Fourth point is cost saving and financial benefits. Sustainable infrastructure not only benefits the environment but also provides long-term financial savings. The second objective was to study the role of universities in fostering environmental consciousness through sustainable infrastructure and wide campus-wide programs. The first point is increase awareness and engagement among students. Universities have proven effective in increasing the environmental awareness and engagement through students through sustainable infrastructure and educational programs. Second point was campus sustainability as a teaching tool. Sustainable campus infrastructure is increasingly being used as a living laboratory where students can learn about environmental science and sustainability practices in real-world setting. Third is influencing student behavior and lifestyle choices. Sustainable infrastructure not only raises awareness but also influences student behavior and lifestyle choices. Fourth is community impact and outreach. Universities often extend sustainability efforts beyond campus borders, fostering environmental consciousness in surrounding communities. For example, the University of British Columbia. The very last point is long-term environmental leadership. Many universities report that students who engage with sustainability practices on campus are more likely to carry these practices onto their careers, thus becoming long-term environment leaders. In conclusion, higher education institutions have a pivotal role in shaping the future of sustainability, not just to education they provide, but also to the tangible actions they take on their own campuses. Thank you so much. These are the references.
Thank you, Diksha. Thank you very much. It was a very relevant topic. Taking and promoting green initiatives, that is the need of the hour. Thank you very much for your presentation. Next, I would like to call Manjinder Singh. Please proceed with your presentation. Manjinder, are you there? Are you there?
Yes, sir.
Yes, please proceed.
Good evening, sir. Just a second. सर स्क्रीन विजिबल है? हेलो हेलो
जी
स्क्रीन विजिबल है सर?
Not exactly. Up only your profile picture is visible. PPT
चलो
is
कोई
not
बात नहीं सर,
visible.
मैं जी सर एक्चुअली मैं कॉलेज में मैं और पिया नहीं रह गई हूँ।
कोई बात नहीं, आराम से आप करिए, प्रेजेंटेशन करिए आप।
जी सर my topic is a role of accreditation in driving institutional excellence. In an effort to boost enrollment and ensure quality, Indian higher education institutions are actively pursuing national and international certification. The goal of this article is to give a general overview of accreditation's functions and importance in high quality education. Colleges and universities are assured to respect academic integrity, adhere to moral standards, and fulfill their responsibilities to students and society through the evaluation process. Accreditation has a lot to offer Indian higher education institutions. Quality is assured, reputation is enhanced, funding and students are attracted, and ongoing development is promoted by showcasting their commitment to excellence through the accreditation process. Institutions stand out in the fiercely competitive higher education market and contribute to the overall development of the Indian educational system. Higher education institutions and all other academic organizations are currently working to enhance the diverse delivery of high quality education and attain academic excellence. Since education is becoming more and more accessible to the general public in the 21st century, the educational industry is expanding rapidly in response to the rising demand. First and foremost, academic institutions must continue to offer high quality instruction in order to remain competitive in the global economy. Crucially, certification is one way to help academic institutions deliver high quality instruction by adhering to set of standards established by certifying organizations. The purpose of accreditation is to guarantee that institutions uphold these standards in relation to curriculum, student support services, etc. The accrediting process has a number of advantages. Let's examine them. I will deliver only the points. High educational standards, better student performance, improved enrollment rate, necessary quality checks, higher placement chances, greater access to funds and grants, continuous growth and development, ease of credit transfer, and institutional accountability. And there are many types of accreditation bodies like National Assessment and Accreditation Council, in short form NAC, and the other body is National Board of Accreditation called NBA, and accreditation body across the globe QAHE. And now I sum up my theme. Accreditation encourages transparency and responsibility among institutions. Through the review process, colleges and universities are guaranteed to uphold academic integrity, follow moral principles, and carry out their obligations to society and students. A culture of accountability and responsibility is promoted by accredited institutions. Accountability to the public stakeholders and the accrediting body. Higher education institution in India can benefit greatly from accreditation. Quality is granted, reputation is improved, financing and students are drawn in, continual improvement is encouraged, international recognition is made easier, and institutional accountability is encouraged. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Manjinder, for concluding well in time. So next is Ms. Razbir Kaur is there. Are you there, Razbir? No. Sangeeta Vadera? Yes, you are there, Sangeeta. Sangeeta, am I audible to you? Then Dr.
Yes, sir.
Arshdeep.
Sorry, sir. I'm Sangeeta,
Yes,
and I
Sangeeta,
wanted.
please proceed.
Thank you, sir. Good evening, everyone. I am going to present my paper on restructuring higher education, a path towards inclusive, relevant, and sustainable learning. The main higher education is vital for economic, social, and cultural development of the societies. With rapid technological advancements, changing workforce requirements, and growing demand for lifelong learning, higher education institutions must undergo significant restructuring. So, the main the my study explore the need for restructuring higher education, identify its key drivers of change, and proposes the strategies for creating a more inclusive, flexible, and future ready education system. My paper is divided into three segments. Firstly, we will discuss the need for restructuring higher education that arises due to the first point is technological advancements and industry. Next is globalization and cross cultural competence, inequality and accessibility. Next is a shifting workforce needs, lifelong learning and continuing education. There are also several key drivers for change in higher education, like the first point is digital transformation and online learning. Next is Next is technological innovations such as online learning platforms, MOOC courses, and virtual classrooms are reshaping the way students access education. Next key driver is interdisciplinary approach to education, which focuses on which foster interdisciplinary approach that encourage collaboration between departments, disciplines, and sectors, ensuring that graduates are equipped to address the complex global issues. The third point is a shift in learning paradigms. Governments encourage the universities to collaborate more closely with industry and other sectors to align education with the workforce needs. There are also the proposed strategies for restructuring higher education. First one is incorporating technology and digital tools. The higher education must integrate technology into its core mission. Universities should embrace digital tools such as virtual reality, augmented reality, and AI, that is artificial intelligence, to enhance learning experiences. Next point is flexible and modular learning pathways. This model will provide students to pursue personalized educational journey and help them to acquire the specific skills needed for their careers. The other points which I will discuss: promote lifelong learning, foster global collaboration. Next is focus on interdisciplinary and problem based learning, and next one is reduce barriers to access. These are some proposed strategies for restructuring higher education towards more inclusive, relevant, and sustainable learning. Lastly, I will conclude my study that proposed strategies provide a framework for the universities to transform themselves into more flexible, inclusive, and sustainable institutions that equip students with the skills and competency needed to thrive in an interconnected world. So, the higher education must so the restructuring of higher education is very important to attain the sustainable development goals. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Sangeeta, for concluding within a prescribed limit of time. So my next invitation is to Dr. Deepika Kohli for her presentation. Yes, ma'am, please.
Thank you. Thank you so much, sir. Sir, just to ensure, are you able to see the screen?
Yes, your PPT is quite visible. You can
Okay.
proceed with your presentation.
Thank you. Thank you so much, sir. First of all, good afternoon, everyone. And I thank you, Dr. Pergar, sir, team, and Dr. G.H.G for providing me this opportunity to present my thoughts. And the topic of my discussion presentation here is artificial intelligence in reshaping higher education. My focus is on transforming learning and administration. So as we all know that modern technologies where artificial intelligence, it's at the core and fundamentally changing the higher education across the globe. And we know that the AI driven tools enhances decision making, automate administrative tasks, and reimagining the educational opportunities for our students as well as the institutions alike. And when I talk about AI in higher education, my presentation overview, I have divided my research paper into three major parts: its benefits, challenges, and future actions. But in the PPT, I have cut down some points to make it shorter as per the time limits. So if I talk about understanding artificial intelligence in education, I think everybody must know that AI is a very smart and as per a European Commission defines AI, it's the system that display intelligence behavior by analyzing their environment and taking the action. So now it has some kind of degree of autonomy because so many AI models are there which is capable to do the work. So we just need to give the commands. It is enjoying the autonomy because it's operating with varying degree of independence, making a different decisions based on data which has already been there, mining and analysis without constant human intervention. That is more important. And it is goal oriented. And if I talk about the key goals of AI in higher education, as per the Bates 2018, he has mentioned that the major goals of AI, when we talk about in higher education, is to increase the outcomes. And outcome, it's related to the student outcomes as well as the automative administrative tasks so that we can get the results in a shorter period of time. Increase the access so it can reduce the barriers, increase the retention of the student who are at the risk, and it also definitely lower the cost and decrease the time to completion. So we have different kinds of MOOC courses which are operated with the help of AI. And if I talk about how AI is used in higher education, because it is linked to the benefits. So I have covered, because I have used the review of literature method in it. That is my research paper is relying more on the literature review. So Stephen Mintz 2024, he argues in one of the article, which is very popular article, The Future of Higher Education, we need to educate the whole student with AI support. So they argue that the university must address not only academic instruction but also the student basic needs, which include housing, food, transportation, because now we are moving toward AI which can read or which can feel the emotions also. So it talk about the holistic approach, not just the cognition part. So AI is contributing to the personalized learning of the student, which is tailoring and customizing as per the needs of the students. And the very important feature or a role we can say is early warning system. And AI is proactively mining the student data. So it's an important feature to mine the data to identify those at risk due to financial pressures. I know some ethical consideration and privacy issues could also lead to these warning systems. If I talk about the review of literature, how AI is used in higher education, these are some of the studies on the screen from 2019, 2024 onward, which has highlighted the key importance of AI. Like it is importance to devise the personalized adaptive learning, intelligence tutoring system, student support and retention, administrative efficiencies, and also helping in the research and career guidance. Following are the slide which are covering the content related to these main key role. AI is providing the tailored content to the student. Real-time feedback is possible with the help of different AI tools, and outcomes can be improved. AI enable intelligence tutoring system. We have we can use data collection method, personalized guidance can be provided, we can close the gaps and focus on the STEM, which is the important part in the NEP also. It is also providing the automated assessment and grading with the help of feedback generation, generating tools and AI analysis. Then AI is providing the student support 24/7, even in with the help of the AI boards. Early interventions can be provided and personalized guidance can be provided by customizing the needs and of the learners. In the area of college administration, the college can be they can take benefit by streamlining the admission process, student recruitment, enrollment management, resource allocation, and financial planning. AI can also be utilized for research and publication. We have so many tools which is helping us to make the work easy. We can also manage our resources with the help of AI, and diverse learning needs can be accommodated with the help of different tools. AI is also supporting in virtual learning environment because we are also focusing on the online courses and the MOOC courses nowadays. AI is for career guidance. It provides 78% skill matches for the students, and there are so many opportunities provided to the students. But this is the main issue, that there are some ethical considerations, or we can say some challenges, like the privacy concern. One of my colleague has already discussed about the digital divide and some issues in the AI. Algorithm biases could also be there, which can be potentially leading to unfair treatment. Transparency issues are there, and human oversight can also lead to some challenges. So for this, moreover, faculty and staff, they are they need to have a good attitude towards the uses of AI. Till now, it's the resistance toward the AI because they are more concerned with the job securities. They have some doubts and some pedagogical tradition in their mind that they should not move forward to uses of AI in the real classroom. We also have some infrastructure and support challenges. What we have observed that there are the teachers are lacking in the training, the uses of the different tools. We can use it in a good manner, or ethically also. So this is a data management challenges. So you can just have a look over the graphical representation, what kind of challenges it could have. More focus is on the security concerns leading to privacy compliance. Equity and access concern, definitely digital divide is there. We are already know this, technical literacy, resource distribution, and algorithm fairness. So if I talk about the real world implication of AI, we can get the benefit of skill development courses on career readiness, cognitive offloading, and authentic questionings. So there is algorithmic accountability in the education. That is almost when we talk about the ethical concern, we need to establish ethical guidelines for the uses of AI where the stakeholder can join the hands, partnershiping, and provide a good solutions. We can develop some principles and implementing the planning. And continuous review can help us to overpower the challenges. We can provide the capacity building and training for the AI integration into our daily life in classroom, in the schools, and the administrations. And if I talk about the future direction, still there is a need to conduct some longitudinal study to see its effect and tracking the changes and observations. We can also have the researches on the comparative effectiveness in the classes, subject-wise in the different areas of the services, and the ethical framework. We need SOPs as well as some framework which we can use in our real classrooms, as well as provide to the teachers and the administrator that how we can use it ethically. And if I talk about the conclusion of this topic, I need to go hurriedly because of the time limit. So responsibility, we should be integrating AI in a responsible manner in higher education. We should take care of ethical implementation, its long-term impact on the creativity of the student, stakeholder collaboration. Its continuous evaluation is important, and moreover, the improvement. So no doubt, we are talking about the AI, but I cannot deny the human intelligence is always at the par. Human intelligence can never be surpassed by the artificial intelligence because artificial intelligence itself is made by human intelligence. Thank you so much. Thank you, sir. I know I was hurriedly presented because of the time limit. Sir, you are muted, I think. Dr. Jagdish, sir, you are muted.
हाँ जी दीपिका मैम
Thank you, ma'am.
यस यस नेक्स्ट आई थिंक थैंक यू दीपिका मैम राजवीर कौर नेक्स्ट
Thank you, ma'am.
Excuse me, ma'am. Shall I start? It's Manvinder Kaur.
ओके यस यू कैन स्टार्ट फर्स्ट
Good evening, ma'am. Good evening, everyone. It's Manvinderjeet Kaur from GTB Khalsa College of Education, Disuwa. The topic of my presentation is role of artificial intelligence in reshaping higher education. As we all know that artificial intelligence is the branch of computer science which proves to be a boon for educational system in higher education in this digital age. It provides innovative way of teaching learning process and will ineludibly change the working process of higher education in future. There is no doubt that AI system works on the point by making computers to behave just like humans, but it can't simulate human behavior as it lacks emotional intelligence and empathy. It deals with the machinery system and make intelligence by working on the computer program productively and efficiently. The main feature of artificial intelligence comprises learning, knowledge, planning, and the ability to drag and predict objects in an appropriate way. In higher education, AI can improve assessment and feedback, increasing access and retention, support, administration, as well as management, and boost teaching learning process in an innovative way. AI forces innovation in educational field in higher education. It works on the principle of knowledge-centered approach, which is based on students' need. It works on intelligent tutoring system and adaptive learning performance. It optimizes decision-making abilities and improve evaluation, assessment, and feedback systems. It transforms teaching learning process in an innovative way. It also improves assessment, enhances personalized learning experiences, creates dynamic and interactive content which makes teaching learning process easier and enjoyable. It encourages teacher to focus not only on teaching learning process but less on the less paperwork. It encourages the student to enhance their learning experiences. It fosters dynamic tools to enhance engagement, create personal tutoring, and immersive learning experiences of the student. Management administrative tasks can be automated through AI. It will save a lot of time and energy. And there are a variety of opportunities provided by AI. It will be a great opportunity for those students who didn't attend or left the school for some reasons like illness, etc., to avail classroom according to their comfort zone at any time. As known to individuals are alike as a different in the caste, color, gender, race. Every class if has 30 students in and one teacher, and it will be viable for them to teach and customize curriculum according to students' need. But it is possible for AI to impart such instruction to each and every student with full ease and accuracy. Hearing, visual, or speech impaired student can grab the opportunity of global classrooms through presentation tasks, which will display the subtitle directly on the Microsoft presentation in more than 60 spotted text languages. AI can help the students of higher education by completing their homework on time and preparing quickly for tests and addressing learning gaps. More teaching and learning gaps will be filled by AI system, and teacher can do more complicated real tasks in easier way and in easy and appropriate way. But there are various limitations related with this AI system. No involvement of teachers in teaching learning process is a matter of great concern. AI computers can't be good rabbit with students as teachers do it as it lacks emotional intelligence and empathy. If there is any type of bias occurs in data, then final decision or outcomes are also biased or prejudices. AI system does not possess personal feelings or understandings or interactions with the student just like as that of teacher possess, which further affect the social, ethical, and moral development. Algorithm biases influencing educational biasness. As in educational decision is also a matter of great concern. Privacy can be violated through AI system. One can misuse or steal personal or organizational data with security flaws. One can create false or wrong information about educational organization of the people about their lives when their standards, events and articles which will negatively affect their lives and put harmful impact on their physical and mental health. Upload data can't be trusted and one can't predict that whether the information uploaded is right or wrong.
At last, I would like to say individual difference do exist in all the classroom, and it will not be viable for teacher to teach in the customized curriculum according to every student's need, but it's possible for AI to impart such instruction to all the student easily and accurately. AI reconstructs teaching learning process in appropriate and innovative way, which offers dynamic tool to enhance engagement, create personal tutoring system and immersive learning experiences. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Manjinder. Is there any left out participant? Is there any left out participant who has not
Yes, sir.
presented
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
his her
Rajbir is
presentation?
here.
Am I audible?
Yes, sir. Rajbir is here.
Am I audible, participants?
Yes, sir. You are audible. Rajbir is here.
Okay, Rajbir. Proceed with your presentation and conclude the presentation within 5 to 7 minutes. Okay?
Okay, sir. Am I audible to you?
Rajbir, are you going to proceed?
Yes, sir. I'm going to proceed.
Rajbir, am I audible?
Yes, sir. You are audible. I'm asking, am I audible to you?
Ma'am, you are
Rajbir,
audible.
am I audible?
Ma'am, you are audible. Sir is also audible.
Yes,
Okay,
ma'am.
okay, ma'am.
You are
Okay,
audible.
ma'am.
So,
I'm going to
Rajbir,
proceed. Okay.
Yes,
have
sir.
you presented your paper?
Yes, sir. I'm going to present my paper. So,
Rajbir, have you
good evening.
presented?
Good
Rajbir,
evening.
ma'am, I think there is some issue
Okay,
from.
I think it's a high time to conclude this
Just
online
hold on, sir.
technical session of the first day of this seminar.
Sir, just
Yes,
hold on.
Deepika ma'am, you
Rajbir
want
ma'am
to
is
say
presenting.
something?
Sir, Rajbir ma'am is presenting.
Unmute yourself. Dr.
Sir, I am
Deepika, please
unmuted. You
unmute
are, sir.
yourself.
Sir, some glitch is there from your side. Rajbir ma'am, you can discuss, you can on your video and
Dr.
discuss with
Deepika,
us.
you are not audible. Yeah.
Okay, ma'am. Okay, Deepika, ma'am. I'm going to present my paper. Good evening, all the dignitaries present in the seminar. I'm going to present my paper on the topic multidisciplinarity in higher education. So, the concept of multidisciplinarity in higher education has gained considerable attention as universities adapt to the dynamic demands of the modern world. Traditionally, higher education institutions have followed a disciplinary approach where students focus on specific fields of study, such as physics, literature, or economics. However, in response to global challenges, the need for a more integrated approach to education has become apparent. Multidisciplinarity, which involves drawing upon knowledge from different disciplines to address complex problems, offers an alternative to solid learning. It allows students to engage with diverse perspectives, collaborate across boundaries, and apply a wide range of skills in creative ways. The rapid pace of technological advancement, climate change, social inequality, and global health issues necessitate a shift towards more holistic problem solving approaches. These problems can't be fully understood or addressed from the perspective of a single discipline. Instead, multidisciplinary facilitates the exchange of ideas, methods, and tools across fields, enabling a more comprehensive understanding of issues and fostering innovative solutions. So next is the I will discuss importance of multidisciplinarity in higher education. So fostering innovation and problem solving, it prepares the students for complex world. It also enhances the learning and knowledge acquisition. It also enhances global citizenship. It also promotes social justice and equity. It also encourages entrepreneurial thinking, adaptability to rapid technological changes. So instead of this significance, there are many challenges of multidisciplinarity in higher education. So I will discuss these, such as institutional barriers, curriculum and teaching methodology regarding and assessment and evaluation, assessing student learning in multidisciplinary environments presents unique challenges. Traditional assessment methods such as exams and essays may not adequately capture the depth of understanding required for interdisciplinary learning. Funding and resource allocation challenge is also there. Another significant barrier to multidisciplinarity is the issue of funding and resource allocation. In many institutions, funding is allocated according to the traditional disciplines, which often leaves little room for interdisciplinary programs. So, faculty resistance and lack of incentives is also there. Faculty members, who are often the main drivers of academic innovation, may resist the shift towards the multidisciplinary approaches. Uh, Assessment and accreditation challenges are also there with this. In many higher education systems, accreditation processes are based on disciplinary standards and the evaluation of academic departments within specific fields. This can pose challenges for institutions attempting to implement multidisciplinary programs that do not easily fit within these rigid frameworks. And last, I will conclude this. However, the implementation of multidisciplinarity is not without its challenges. Institutional barriers such as rigid departmental structures, traditional funding mechanisms, and the lack of incentivization for faculty can impede efforts to create interdisciplinary programs. Curriculum design is another obstacle, as a university must find ways to integrate diverse disciplines without diluting the depth of expertise students gain within any given field. Additionally, assessment methods that traditionally focus on disciplinary knowledge may need to be redefined to accurately measure the interdisciplinary competencies that students develop. Despite these challenges, higher education institutions can take several proactive steps to overcome these barriers and promote multidisciplinary. This includes restructuring institutional policies to incentivize interdisciplinary collaboration, fostering an inclusive culture that values diverse perspectives, and supporting faculty with the resources and training needed to teach and research across disciplines. Moreover, universities can encourage the creation of interdisciplinary centers and programs that provide students and faculty with the opportunities to collaborate on projects that reflect real world issues. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, Rajbir. Thank you very much for your presentation. So I think all of the participants have presented their presentations. So it was a wonderful session. So let us call it as the end of today's seminar with this technical session. So as we draw this insightful technical session to a close, so it's indeed a matter of great satisfaction to witness the exchange of such profound ideas, research findings, and thought-provoking discussions. So, the presentations made by the distinguished speakers have not only enriched our understanding but also opened new dimensions on the theme of the seminar. So, I think your inputs, your insights will help a lot in compiling the proceedings of the seminar and in a larger interest to ensure smooth and effective implementation of the NEP 2020 to bring a transformation at all levels of education. So once again, thank you all for your presentations, for contributing to this academia. Thank you very much. Thank you
Thank
very
you
much.
so much, sir. Thank you, Dr. G.H.G, sir, for giving us the opportunity to present. Thank you, sir.
Is it visible, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am, you are visible.
Okay.
Kindly complete your paper approximately within 5 to 7 minutes, please.
Sure, sir. Sure. Good afternoon, everyone. My topic of my paper is role of artificial intelligence and automation in reshaping higher education. So, as such, in higher education, the rapid advancement of artificial intelligence and automation is profoundly reshaping higher education nowadays. AI driven technologies such as intelligent tutoring systems and many other things have incorporated into the teaching learning process as far as our higher education is concerned. So it has provided with the paradigm shift due to rapid technological advancements. Worldwide, we have put our education system, which is driven by artificial intelligence and providing solutions to lot many the hindrances and the problems that we used to face as far as the individual teaching learning is concerned, as far as the problems which are individualized with special children and other students are concerned. So we are finding a lot many solutions to such issues. So first I'll be discussing about the application of artificial intelligence in education sector, where I will be focusing upon the AI based tutoring systems, personalized learning, translating the languages, automation, grading and assessments, real-time assessments, voice assistance, personalized communication, smart content, and collaborative learning. So when we talk about revolutionizing the teaching and learning in higher education, first of all, I'll be focusing upon intelligent tutoring systems, where we have the tutoring systems and platforms like Carnegie Learning and Squirrel AI and many others which can help us in tutoring the children who are there in higher education. Whereas if the normal teaching learning is they are unable to go into it, because nowadays we are finding that probably the students are going into open university system, correspondence education, and they are getting educated not only through the regular mode. Virtual assistants and chat box, where we have AI powered chat box which assists the students, wherein we have IBM Watson, Google Dialogflow, and there is a chat box which is giving the replies to the students' questions and queries whenever there is a requirement, irrespective of the fact where they are and whether they have an access to the teacher in the physical form or not. Then personalized learning pathways are there, where we have adaptive platforms, and we see most of the students around the world are doing lot many courses through Coursera at their own pace and doing at their own convenience, which has the optimized content, the lectures from the best resource persons from all around the world. Then there is language learning, where we have AI powered language learning platforms that are making easier for students to acquire proficiency in different languages. We have Duolingo, we have so many other AI platforms where they can learn how to translate the material into other languages, and they have more job opportunities outside their own country as well when they have excellence over other languages. Sitting at the home, they can learn about these languages. And then enhancing student support, AI tools provide additional support to students outside the classroom. For example, they can get assistance, they can get the assistance from the podcasts, and they can manage through that they can manage, like we have the YouTube, we have so many things from where they can do that. Then research advancements are also there, wherein we can analyze, we can gather, we can format, we can systemize a huge data into a proper format in a very small time and with more accuracy, which can be a big help to the researchers. That is why, since AI has come, we find lot and lot of research in those areas as well, which was really difficult before. Now, some of the intelligent tutoring systems that we have, now we have started, for example, there is Ask Jill, there is Agent Smith, which have come from Georgia. It started there. And then the new innovation that we have is the National AI Institute for Adult Learning and Online Education. automated. Now the another part of our important teaching learning process is the assessment system or the grading system. It has again found to be very, very effective when it comes to assessment and grading, because it can analyze the students of higher education, like most of the examinations we have in multiple choice form, or we have in essay form, or we have in qualitative assessments, wherein we have lot many AI tools which can help us to get more accurate and more better compiled answers and integrated assessments to the teachers. And we have for example, we have a grade scope which was founded in 2014, which is a very, very helpful AI assisted grading solution for writing exams, assignments, coding tasks, etc. And then we have Class Ranked, which is initially launched to help students select courses. Class Ranked has evolved to provide higher education enterprise software for course evaluation, reporting, and survey management, which can really help the students to move further in their careers, to opt for better, further education or career what they want. And Khanmego is again a very, very helpful AI provided tool, which is from Khan Academy, which is AI powered tutor and teaching assistant, which can help the students and even the teachers in higher education when it is to data analysis or aiming to improve the learning outcomes. As we know, we are now on course learning outcomes. We are moving on to various objectives which are to be achieved when it comes to higher education nowadays. AI in administrative operations. Of course, in administrative operations, AI is really playing a very great part. And when we talk about the student admissions and enrollment, it really helps in document verification. Now, you see, you put the document of the child into an AI software, and the entire cumulative record of the child from the very beginning to his university level, that can be verified, and the screening of the candidates can done in a better manner, wherein they can be further
Ma'am,
guided
excuse me,
accordingly.
please
Then
conclude,
curriculum
ma'am.
development and academic planning is again a very, very important thing, that we can plan the curriculum depending upon the analysis that we get through the AI of the industrial trends, of the need of the market, about the aspirations of the people in the market, and we can design our courses according to the requirement of the job market and of the requirement of where the child is from. Then the student support services again are very important, where they can get their mental health support, their guidance, they can be counseled, they can move on to a healthier individual in the later life. So talking about the benefits of AI, it has enhanced learning outcomes. Of course, the learning outcomes have become much, much better because of the tailored education that we are providing to them with the help of the AI. Then we have the increased efficiency. Automation reduces administrative workload. So because we are not wasting much of our brain and time in administrative things, rather than we are focusing towards teaching more, so that has provided with
Dr.
increased
Komal, please
efficiency.
conclude your presentation.
Okay, sir. Data-driven decision making, accessibility is one of the very helpful things. Then cost reduction, because we don't need to spend more. It is at the click of the button. And the global connector, it has brought the entire world together. Inclusivity, content creation, immersive learning, and teaching through gamification, and addressing educational inequalities have been taken care of by AI, and it has very, very big benefits. But leaving aside these benefits, there are some challenges and ethical considerations as well, because the data privacy and security are at risk when it comes to AI digital divide, because disparities in access and bias in AI biases are also there. Job displacements cannot replace the human mentorship, and over reliance on technology is taking away our thinking capacity as well with the help of AI. And bias and misinformation and financial implications as well. And what future we plan is AI augmented teaching, where we talk about augmented learning and virtual learning. Then blockchain or credential verification can be done, secure academic records. Then AI driven research assistance can be provided. And as far as the recommendations, we can develop ethical AI policies. We can invest in digital infrastructure to ensure AI access for all the children, and faculty trainings can be provided, workshops can be provided, such type of seminars as you have organized, that can be provided to the faculty. Continuous mentoring can be given, which can be of the great help. Then we can apply design thinking. Academic leadership needs to play a very, very great part, where the leaders need to take into consideration such measures where these things are possible. And dynamic and inclusive learning environments are one of the foremost things which are required to be done. So, at the end, I would like to conclude by saying that AI and automation are reshaping higher education. While opportunities abound, challenges like ethics and accessibility must be addressed. A balanced AI human approach ensures responsible and effective implementation. Future research should focus on AI's long term educational impact. Thank you very much for the patient listening.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank
sir.
you very much, Dr. Komal, for enlightening us on the role of artificial intelligence and automation in reshaping higher education. Thank you. The next
Thank you, sir.
presenter is Shiva Sharma. Shiva, are you there?
Yes, sir. Good afternoon, sir. Good afternoon to
Yeah, good
everyone
afternoon,
present here.
Shiva. Please try to present within 6 to 7 minutes. Okay.
Yes, sir. Definitely.
Please proceed.
Sir, I need permissions. I'm not able to share my screen because this is showing host disabled attendee screen sharing. So I need Komal ma'am to stop sharing,
You
or
will
I
get the
will.
permission. You will get the permission. The technical team is working on that. Yeah. Shiva Sharma. Yes, Shiva, please proceed. Are you able to share your screen?
No, sir. Permissions are not granted even yet now.
Is it? This is Shiva Rakso. Shiva, have you joined with two IDs? One is Shiva, another is with Shiva Sharma.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Actually, my university's Wi-Fi spot is not working well today. We are expecting president's visit, so some checking is going on with Wi-Fi's visit. That's why I have joined with two
Now,
IDs.
now
ID
try once again.
is same, but through two methods.
So make another attempt to
Okay.
share your screen.
Yes, sir. It's available now. Thank you, sir.
Please proceed further. And please try within 6 to 7 minutes. Okay.
Definitely, sir. Definitely, sir. So today's my topic. If I, is my screen visible to everyone?
Yes, it's visible. It's visible.
Okay. Okay. Thank you, sir. So in the today's area, today I'm going to talk University Chandigarh. So we all know that and we have discussed and we have already listened to the various people giving their views regarding NEP 2020 and how improvement in quality of education can affect this. So one of the initiative which actually caused a stir among the education sector of our country was the Integrated Teacher Education Program, which was launched by NCETE. Then ITEP and particularly focusing on the experience. Basically, what is institution readiness? Institution readiness refers to the preparedness of any institution to implement something new changes in the particular organization. The study will aim to identify the key barriers which while implying ITEP. Then do we need the study? So basically ITEP even more evident to in the course of institution success of such courses, the youth of the country education and ITEP has been enrolled through on the account of the challenges faced by the such students in such HEIs. So I have adopted a qualitative research methodology in which scheduled interview infrastructure to assess such successful execution of ITEP courses in institutions. So about 73% of the students mentioned that the institutions either in their teaching training or curriculum which was not completely developed before their enrollment, so which has actually led to some type of inconsistencies in their trainings and learning which they needed and they needed to be performed spaces for the students. Next, which theme I was able to develop through all this discussion was the effective transition of curriculum and training in schools. It actually turned out to be a second sizable issue, I must mention, by the students during such interviews. Many students felt that of the course.
Am I audible to you, Shiva? Shiva?
One student, I'm not words were I was notified only a few days nervous in the front of students and I prepared half a. So teaching in that kind of field. It is trainings and internships and students should be. Yes, sir. Yes. Shall I continue?
Shiva, I think there is some technical hitch on your part. So I request you to
Shall I
conclude.
continue,
Yes.
sir?
Yeah. Yes. Okay, Shiva, I am going to invite the next participant, please. Okay. So the next participant is Dr. Bipinder Nagra and Jaswant Kaur. Are you there? Dr. Rumapal.
Yes, I am ready. Yes.
Yeah, Dr. Sir, please proceed with your presentation. Yeah.
The message host disabled participant screen sharing. The message shows that.
Shiva, please discontinue your sharing. Shiva, am I audible to you? Yes, Dr. Paul. I
Yeah,
think
let
now
me
you will be able to share your screen.
still the same.
Shiva, am I audible to you?
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay. Please proceed.
Now the same message disabled uh, participant screen sharing. Host has disabled participant screen sharing. If it doesn't work, I can continue without screen also.
Just make an attempt.
The same message is displayed that host disabled participant screen sharing.
Shiva ने continue नहीं करा है. Yes, Dr. Paul, now you can share your screen.
Yeah, it works. Is my screen visible? Is it
Yes,
visible, sir?
it's visible. Please proceed.
Yeah. So my topic is enhancing graduate employability, integrating industry relevant skills in postgraduate marketing curriculum. So why did I conduct the entire study? By considering evolving business landscape, skill gap challenge, key industry demands, traditional curriculum limitation, and need for experiential learning. I have surveyed the students, the institutions, and I come across that employability is very, very missing in marketing education. And that's why I was inspired to conduct the entire research work. Importance of my study is explained here. In this research paper, I have addressing unemployment, essential skills required for marketing education that includes data analytics, digital marketing, market research, and CPS, that is creative problem solving. Real world preparation, successful examples. I have also addressed I am Bangalore and Micah. I belong to Gujarat. That's why I addressed Mundra Institute of Communication, Ahmedabad, and call for wider adaptation. These are the importance of my study. These are the objectives. I would like to identify the current gaps, then essential industry relevant skills, and I also want to explore effective teaching methodology and tools for integrating these skills into curriculum. Experiential learning and bridging the gap between academia and industry. These are the objectives of my entire research work. Hypothesis I formed before I conduct the entire research work. Incorporating industry relevant skills into postgraduate marketing curriculum significantly enhances graduate employability. Experiential learning methods such as internship and live projects positively impact the practical skills development of marketing students. By considering the hypothesis, the assumption, I conducted the entire study. First of all, conducted review of literature to know about the research gap. The three headings I have given for review of literature. Number one, global perspective on marketing education. I studied research paper projects by considering the global scenario, where I understand digital tools and analytics. Then I understand social media marketing, meta ads manager, and LinkedIn marketing solutions. As far as global scenario of marketing education is concerned, we talk about Harvard Business School, Then we talked about other UK, US business schools. Then these are the important. Even AI we can consider as a global perspective in marketing education. Second one is industry expectations and identify gaps. I also studied research papers related to the same. And finally, I understand entire perspective in Indian context. And with reference to FICCI and EY report, I found what is required in Indian context. I am Bangalore have addressed the introducing courses on AI-driven marketing and analytics. Micah Ahmedabad focus on creative for problem solving through workshops and live projects. Then I identified the research gap. These are the research gaps: limited focus on Indian context, skill development efficiency, experiential learning integration, availability concern, academia industry mismatch. These are the research gaps I found from the review of literature. And on the basis of research gap, I framed the entire methodology of my research work. This is the methodology. It was totally survey-based study, sampling 200 postgraduate marketing students and 50 faculty members from leading management institutions in India, including IIM, XLRI, and MICA. Additionally, I also talked to 30 HR professionals from industries such as FMCG, IT, and retail industry as well. Tools of data collection, I conducted the survey through questionnaire, interview, and secondary data, just like reports, industry reports, case studies from institutions like IIM and other reputed institution related to management. Data analysis, descriptive statistics were used, regression analysis, and content analysis for qualitative data I used. Finally, I tested my hypothesis after the entire research work. This is the finding of this is hypothesis testing result, that it shows that employability rate with skill integration is very high. And without skill integration, it is very, very low. So my hypothesis is proved. Findings of the research. Identify skill gaps. 70% of students unprepared for roles requiring digital marketing and analytics skills. Only 30% institutes offer dedicated courses on these topics. This is pictorial, the graphical representation of the finding. The employer insight that the students are not ready for the industry. This is the insight from the employer side. The impact of experiential learning. Students who participate in internship and live projects reported a 40% high confidence level in job interview compared to their peers. Institutions with updated curriculum such as MICA demonstrated high level of placement rates. This is graphical representation. Experiential learning, its importance. Curriculum analysis, I also studied curriculum of different marketing institutions, management institutions, and institutions with updated curriculum such as MICA showed higher placement rate, highlighting the importance of continuous curriculum revision that is required. Even in NEP, we need to focus on this revision of the syllabus. This is findings of MICA, IIM Bangalore, and other institutions, where we find out that in MICA and IIM, we are having higher placement rate because of their innovative work, innovative syllabus and curriculum changes. These are the suggestions and conclusion. Curriculum enhancement is required, strengthening academic industry collaboration, skill development workshops, global exposure and action program. Even if we have 3-year study or 4-year studies, then 2-year will be in-house and remaining 2 years will be in abroad, particularly collaboration with foreign university. Mentorship, career development programs, industry relevant skills, experiential learning, curriculum revision, industry collaboration, bridging the gap. And this is a questionnaire that I have circulated to get the data for demographic information, then curriculum assessment, experiential learning, suggestions. And I also go through the syllabus of various institutions to our major MICA and IIM. These are the references I have used in my research work. Very much.
Thank you, Dr. Pal. You have conducted a very relevant study or research. I think your findings will definitely help our graduate to enhance their employability. So thank you very much for sharing your findings with us.
Thanks a lot, sir.
Welcome. So next presenter is G. Rani. G, are you there?
Yes, sir. Good afternoon.
Namaste, good afternoon. So, do you want to share your screen?
Yes, sir.
Okay. You can share, please. Is it okay with you?
Yes, sir.
Yes, dear, your screen is
So good
visible. Proceed with your presentation.
Okay, sir. Good afternoon, everyone. I am Jia from AS College Khanna, and my topic of research paper is the role of AI and automation in shaping higher education. So, firstly, we discuss the meaning of AI. AI is the ability of computer and machine to perform tasks and that usually required human intelligence. Those tasks understanding language, recognizing patterns, solving problems, and making decisions. Example of AI includes voice assistant like Sri, chatbots, self-driving cars, and recommendation system on Netflix and YouTube. And now we can discuss AI in academic research. First of all, data analysis and pattern recognition. AI, AI can quickly process large data sets, identify patterns, and make predictions, saving research times and efforts. Second, literature review and review automation. AI like scan thousands of research papers, summarize key findings, and suggestion relevant studies, making literature review easier. Third, automated experimental. In scientific fields, AI helps design and conduct experimental analysis results and even suggest new hypotheses. Fourth, writing assistance. AI tools help researchers write papers by improving grammar, structure, and ensuring clarity in communication. Research collaboration. AI powered platform connect researchers worldwide, helping them collaborate, share findings, and work on global projects. Six, predictive analytics. AI predicts research trend and helps institutions allocate resources effectively for future studies. Then AI and personalized learning. First of all, adapting learning platform. AI-powered platform analysis student programs, performance, and adjust lessons accordingly, offering extra support in weak areas and advanced material in strong areas. Smart tutor, virtualized AI tutor provides instant feedback, explanation, and customized exercise to help students understand concepts better. Third, attendance monitoring. Facial recognition and AI-powered tracking system automated attendance, eliminating the need of manual roll calls. Chatbots and student support. AI chatbots and student questions about schedules, courses, fees, and deadlines 24 by 7, reducing the workload on the administrative staff. So, course course scheduling, AI analysis, faculty availability, student preferences, and classroom capacity to create optimized timetables. Finance and fees management. AI automates billing, fees collection, and finance aids. Library and resource management, predictive analytics for student programs. How AI automates repetitive tasks. Student enrollment and administrative admissions. AI-powered system handle application, verify documents, and assess eligibility, making the admission process faster and more efficiency. Automated and grading and feedback. AI tools grade multiple choice tasks, tests, assignments, and even essay, providing instant feedback to the students. Unauthorized access to data, it can expose sensitive information. Bias and fairness. AI models can inherit bias from the data they are trained on, leading to unfair automatic outcomes in hiring, grading, decision making. Lack of transparency. Lack of transparency. Many AI operates as black box, making it difficult to understand how they reach decision. Lack of transparency can lead to mistrust and ethical concern in areas like hiring and research. Job displacement. Automation powered by AI may replace human jobs. Ethical use in education and research. Accountability and responsibility. An AI system make an error determine accountability can challenging. Deepfakes and misinformation. AI can generate fake image, videos, and text that spread misinformation. Higher education. AI helps in higher education. Hyper personalized learning. AI perform teachers and tutors. Automated and AI assistant assessment. AI in research and knowledge discovery. Smart campus and AI driven administrative, virtual and augmented reality integration. At last conclusion, AI and automation are transforming higher education by enhancing research, teaching, and administration. AI-driven tools enable personalized learning, automated data analysis, and streamlined administrative tasks like enrollment and grading. To maximize benefit, institution must balance innovation with ethical responsibility, ensuring AI enhance learning while supporting students and educators. Thoughtful AI adaptation can make higher education most inclusive and efficient and impactful. Thank you.
Thank you, Jia. All the praise and appreciation for you to present your paper on such a current topic, because the role of artificial intelligence is raising many concerns, and at the same time it is opening new avenues as well in the field of higher education. So the researchers in the field of artificial intelligence will definitely help us to integrate technology in our day-to-day teaching learning process for the facilitation of the learning on the part of the students. Okay. So next, Dr. Aarti Bhatt, are you there? Pratibha Tiwari? Pratibha?
Good afternoon, sir.
Ashish, you are going to present paper on behalf of?
Sir, myself is a paper presenter.
Okay, but your registration, have you registered yourself?
Yeah, I have contacted ma'am. I joined late, so I failed to register. But I have sent my topic and title details before itself.
I think you might be placed in the technical session second.
No, they have placed in technical session 1.
Okay.
They will send the message.
Ashish, please be with us. Let us inquire from our record. Okay. Till then, I invite the next participant. Huh? Pratibha, are you there?
Okay.
Let us inquire or let us check our record, Ashish. We'll revert back to you. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Stay connected.
Okay.
So, Pratibha, are you there?
Yes, sir, I'm there.
Yes,
Hello.
Pratibha, you can present your paper. Yes. Do you want to share your screen?
No, sir.
Okay. Proceed.
Hello.
Pratibha, I think there is some technical hitch on your part. You are not audible to us.
Hello, sir.
Yeah. I think some
Sir,
network. Yes, you are audible, but you are not clearly audible. I think there is some network issue at your end.
okay. Now, sir.
Then please proceed then.
Sir, very good afternoon to all. Let me first extend my warm wishes on this occasion of International Women's Day. Esteemed in charge, sir, of this technical session and my allied participants, well, at the outset, I feel utmost pleasure to be a participant of the second day ICCR sponsored national seminar on a new dawn for Indian higher education embracing the paradigm shift. And delighted to present this paper co-authored and prepared under the kind supervision and expertise of my most revered and talented teacher, Professor Dr. Jagjit Sir of G.H.G. Khalsa College of Education, Sudhar, who is presently handling this technical session. This paper entitled Assessing the Future of Higher Education in India through the Lens of New Education Policy 2020 very meticulously seeks to explore the wide implications of the New Education Policy 2020 on the higher education system in India. That is, how the higher education system responds to this comprehensive policy in the transformative era, which is characterized by ever-changing education policies, technological advancements, and global shift in the education paradigm. Needless to say, the New Education Policy 2020 exhaustively talks of the quality education, inclusivity, flexibility in curriculum, multidisciplinary and student-centric approach to higher education, job-oriented training and teacher development, massive funding in research and innovation, providing e-learning platforms, and so on. It is here that the paper throws and draws the attention of the reader on the wide implementation of the policy on the practical aspects with regard to the higher education. Being comprehensive in nature, how will the New Education Policy 2020 impact the higher education in the near future amidst the impending challenges in the Indian context? The successful implementation of the policy obviously requires coordinated efforts from all the stakeholders, proper regulation, and governance followed by public and private partnership. Really, it all remains to be seen. No doubt, the policy is directing towards transforming India's education system to meet the demands of this globalized world. And this is all required in this paper. Thank you for patient hearing, sir.
Well done, Pratibha. Nicely presented. Nicely presented. Okay. So, next participant is Dr. Dilraj. So, Dr. Aditi Deshpande, you are very much on the record. So, after Dr. Dilraj, next will be your turn to present the paper. Okay. So, Dr. Dilraj, are you there?
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Yes, Aditi, you can present your paper.
Okay, sir. Sir, I want to share my screen.
Yes. Yes, wait for a while.
Yeah.
Now you will be able to see share your screen. Okay.
Okay. So my slide is visible, right?
Yes, it's visual.
Okay. Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, sir, and all the participants. The title of my research paper is Assessment Survey of Metacognitive Awareness of Postgraduate Students. And here are the contents of the presentation. So I'll just quickly go through. Basically, I have a small introduction which will give you an idea regarding why metacognition is important in 21st century. Now, in the coming decade, India is going to have highest population of young people in the world. And as per the SDG 4, these the young population has to have inclusive and equitable education. They have to be given this education. The NEP 2020 also envisions transformation of India into a global knowledge superpower. Now, in order to do all this, the gross enrollment ratio of higher education has to be increased, and higher education institutes must focus on offering multidisciplinary education. NEP also talks about holistic development of students and encouraging lifelong learning. Now, if lifelong learning has to happen, then the learners will have to be equipped with skills to learn, unlearn, and relearn. So they will have to be trained to think about their own thinking and also control their thinking in order to learn effectively. So this is where metacognition comes into picture. Now, metacognitive awareness has been defined as students' ability to identify their strengths and weaknesses and deepen their knowledge of learning strategies, as well as understanding how, when, and why to use such strategies is important. So now, why I chose to assess the metacognition of PG students, I'll just briefly tell you. It is because PG students are a large group of students, and they remain in the education system for minimum 2 to 4 years. Now, that again depends on what kind of professional program they have chosen, and the main aim of higher education is to equip students with employability skills. Now, most of the employers are looking for problem solving and critical thinking skills, and metacognition is a component of these two skills, problem solving and critical thinking skills. So, the focus of the present study was to assess the metacognitive awareness of first year postgraduate students. I'll just tell you briefly about metacognition. Now, metacognition means thinking about one's own thinking or cognition about one's own cognition. So, it refers to the ability to reflect upon, understand, and control one's learning. And this is the fundamental requirement for self directed learning. Now, metacognitive awareness is composed of two components, main components: knowledge about cognition and regulation of cognition. These two components are again divided into these subcomponents. So, knowledge about cognition has three subcomponents, and regulation of cognition has five subcomponents. Now, the significance of present research is that the status of metacognitive awareness of postgraduate students in Maharashtra has not been assessed so far. And the data that has been generated through this survey, can be useful for researchers working on critical thinking and also self regulated learning of students. uh, According to, as per the literature review, assessment of metacognition can be done using three self-report instruments. So for the present study, I have used the last one, metacognitive awareness inventory, developed by Shaw and Dennison, which is available on the internet free of cost. So, the research design of the present study is a cross sectional survey, and two samples were chosen for this study. The first sample was sample of science postgraduate students, and the second sample was or that of social science postgraduate students. The objective of the research was to compare the existing level of metacognitive awareness of science and social science postgraduate students. And the sample was 219 postgraduate students, 115 from science discipline and 104 from social science discipline, coming from six different public state universities in Maharashtra. Purposive sampling procedure was employed, and the data collection tools were two. One was a personal data sheet, which was used to collect demographic data, and the metacognitive awareness inventory. Now, this is a flowchart of the procedure of study. And the limitations of this study are that the survey was conducted by administering paper and pencil mode of the particular instrument, the tool, that is the metacognitive awareness inventory. It was administered to PG students in time slot allotted by the HOD of the respective departments of universities. And metacognitive awareness inventory is in English. So only PG students who knew English have filled in metacognitive awareness inventory. And the present study is quantitative in nature. Now, coming to the analysis part of the data, basically, Mann-Whitney U-test was used for analysis because the distribution was found that it was not normally distributed. The data was not normally distributed. So, a non-parametric test, that is Mann-Whitney U-test, was used, and based on the test, these are the findings. Conclusion was that the metacognitive awareness level of science and social science PG students was the same. So, a common metacognitive awareness program can be developed for science and social science PG students. Now, what does this mean exactly is that if they are to be trained in critical thinking skills, the metacognitive component of the program, of the critical thinking intervention program, can be common for both science and social science students. Now, coming to the discussion part of this research, lifelong learning includes creation of learning environments. So, when we are talking about nurturing problem solving skills, critical thinking skills, metacognitive skills in formal institutions, We need to focus on the thinking skills of students. And for that, their metacognition has to be assessed. They have to be taught metacognitive strategies. Only then they will be able to solve problems and they will be able to think critically. So this calls for modification of present teaching methods at higher education level. So active learning strategies such as questioning, discussion, problem-based learning, and reflective learning need to be incorporated in the faculty's repertoire of teaching skills. So there has to be capacity building of the faculty at the higher education level. Now, this is the contribution to the field. This research is basically a small step towards raising metacognitive awareness of students also, because when they're going through the inventory, they understand what is metacognition. Metacognitive strategies will enable them to become lifelong learners, and students thereby will contribute economically, socially, and culturally to the society. Now, here is a list of references that I have used, and I have also attached the metacognitive awareness inventory. So, a big thank you to the Khalsa College team and all the participants for being patient. Thank you.
Thanks to you, rather, Dr. Aditi, for acquainting us with such data, figures, and facts to enlighten us on this important topic. Thank you very much for your presentation. Ashish Verma, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Yes, Ashish, present your presentation here.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir, for allowing me. Is my PPT visible?
Yes, it's visible.
Yes,
You
sir.
can
Thank you.
present.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir, for allowing me to present my paper. Sir, this is Ashish Verma, Research Scholar, ICT Department, National Institute of Educational Planning and Administration, NCRT campus, New Delhi. And my research topic is reimagining higher education through AI and automation. Sir, this paper has emerged from my MPhil work titled Assessing Faculty Preparedness for AI Integration in Higher Education Teaching Learning Practices. Sir, I am now closing my camera as my bandwidth is not so strong. Is it okay for you?
Yes, it's fine. No problem. You can.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. Actually, otherwise I may disconnected. Okay, sir. And the central idea around which this paper has been written is how AI and technology is helping higher education institutions to tackle their academic and administrative issues related to faculty and students, etc. So if we talk about AI, so AI has transformed the way we live, think, and work. We consider it the fourth industrial revolution. Why? Because of its tremendous potential, and AI is also getting a lot of attention not only nationally but globally also, because it comes with so many opportunities and challenges. So AI is revolutionizing higher education through technology-driven learning and administration. If we look at its key AI application, for example, adaptive learning, intelligent tutoring system, automated assessment, and chatbots. India Viksit Bharat document also focus on AI-driven educational transformation, and along with it also focus on challenges such as faculty preparedness, ethical concerns, and infrastructural gap. Uh, if we look at its application in the academic and administrative field, then it's improve student engagement,
Yes,
enhance
sir. Good afternoon, sir.
and optimize assessment processes. Now, the objective of the study is in this paper, I have analyzed AI transformative role in higher education and evaluated AI-driven personalized learning, administrative automation, and innovative assessment, and also identified ethical concerns like data privacy, algorithm bias, and digital divide, which is a very prime concern in today's educational field. and also assesses India's policy documents such as NEP 2020, Niti Aayog AI strategy document, and supporting AI in education other document. And also recommended a strategy for faculty upskilling, that is faculty training program, ethical AI, how we can implement AI related things and tools in a very ethical and responsible manner, because AI is now considered as a threat. Global thinkers, educators, policymakers are very concerned about the use of AI because it is posing very serious challenges. But if we use it ethically and responsibly, it can prove a boon for us and institutional support. Next is the methodology used by me is systematic literature review, data sources. I have taken NEP document, Niti Aayog document, UNESCO document, some academic papers, industry publications, and the selection criteria was AI applications in pedagogy, administration, ethics in higher education. Next is AI in higher education. So AI, as we know, AI is redefining pedagogy, administration, and student engagement. If we talk about key applications, then adaptive learning systems help to tailor the content based on student progress. The intelligent tutoring system also provide real-time feedback and guidance. Automated grading and analytics tools, they reduce faculty whatever faculty is facing administrative, main the academic load, research load, it helps to reduce their load and provide instant feedback. AI chatbots provide continuously 24/7 help. And according to UNESCO reports, AI-based education has improved learning outcomes by 35% in pilot projects. It has been seen. AI, as far as AI-driven personalized learning is concerned, these provides numerous facilities as well as challenges also. So AI customized content based on student progress. It also increases engagement by 40% compared to traditional methods, according to some recent journals. Intelligent tutoring system, it has been seen, it simulate one-to-one tutoring using NLP and machine learning. It also boosts concept retention by 30%. And it has numerous benefits. First is personalized learning experience, inclusivity of for students with disability and language barrier, higher academic achievement, and self-paced learning has been seen. AI-powered administrative automation. AI has also played a very crucial role in higher education administrative functioning, as it helps in the automation of admission, reducing processing time by 50%. This is a Niti Aayog report, which has been released in 2024, and also enhances student retention through predictive analytics. AI chatbot and virtual assistants also provide 24/7 supports, reduce administrative workload, and finally, it increases efficiency and it enables universities to focus on a strategic educational initiative and thereby freeing themselves from other minor work. But along with adoption of AI in higher education, it also poses ethical challenges. For example, as AI tools and technology connects vast amounts of...
Conclude within 1 minute, okay?
Okay, sir. So data privacy risks is related, algorithmic bias, digital divides, all these things are there. Faculty, this was the focus of my MPhil research dissertation. So faculty preparedness and institutional support is one of the biggest concern while integrating AI, because faculty preparedness is considered is very important to use AI to improve their teaching learning process. So challenges are there. Only 28% of Indian faculty feel equipped to integrate AI, according to Niti Aayog report. And faculty of AI upskilling program is going on by All India Council for Technical Education. And some future directions and recommendations I have recommended: expand faculty training initiative, develop ethical AI policies, promote interdisciplinary collaboration, increase government and institutional supports. These are the important future directions and recommendations. Finally, I have concluded AI and automation, it holds immense potential for reshaping higher education. Its benefits are numerous. Some of them: personalized learning, AI-driven assessment, promote fairness and objectivity. But along with it, also poses challenges: faculty preparedness gap, ethical risks, and digital inequality. Future strategy responsible AI adaptation, institutional and policy level investment, as well as AI as a tool to empower, not replace educator. As I earlier told, AI is being seen as a threat, but if we use it ethically and responsibly, it will help us to empower higher education institution, not to replace. And finally, these are the some emerging questions which has emerged from my research paper. What are the biggest barrier to AI adoption in higher education? How can universities ensure AI implementation is ethical and fair? What roles should government policies play, and how can institutions bridge the digital divide in AI education? Thank you very much. If any
Thank you,
question.
Ashish. All the regard and praise for you conducting such an extensive study on artificial intelligence and automation.
Thank you,
Thank
sir.
you. Yeah. Next, Dilraj, are you, Dr. Dilraj, are you there? Any other participant who has not presented the paper?
Yes, sir, I'm here. Good afternoon, sir.
Namaste, Dilraj. You can present your paper. Do you want to share your screen?
No, sir.
Okay, then kindly proceed.
Thank you, sir. I'm Dr. Dilrajpal, Assistant Professor, Department of Sociology, Government College, Mahendri Anandpur Sahib. And the title of my paper is Implementing NEP 2020 in Higher Education, Possibilities and Difficulties. As we know, the National Education Policy 2020 was approved by Government of India to bring sweeping changes to education system. And it is a very inclusive, flexible, and interdisciplinary approach for learning. The policy's overarching goals is to create a dynamic and responsive higher education system that can cater to the diverse needs of Indian students. So, objectives of National Education Policy 2020 in higher education is to encouraging students to explore diverse subjects and combine learning from various fields, offering students the options to choose different courses, allowing them to design their educational path based on interest, promoting research culture and encouraging institutions to foster innovation that can drive socio-economic development, strengthening accreditation processes and enhancing the autonomy of education institutions for effective governance. There are many benefits to students and possibilities of implementing NEP 2020 in higher education. It aims to break down silos between traditional academic discipline. The shift could allow students to combine subjects such as engineering with humanities or science with business, fostering a more well-rounded and diverse workforce. Students could gain a broader understanding of how different fields interconnect, which can enhance creativity, problem solving, and adaptability. Institutions can design personalized curriculum based on student interest, making education more and student-centered. Promoting a research culture could lead to development of new technologies and solutions that address global challenges. Opportunities for students exchange programs and joint research initiatives could raise India's global academic ranking. NEP 2020 emphasizes inclusion by providing scholarship, financial aid, and support for disadvantaged communities, improving access to higher education. The use of online platforms for remote learning could extend higher education opportunities to students in rural and remote areas. There are many difficulties while implementing NEP 2020 in higher education. These are the implementation of a multidisciplinary and flexible curriculum requires significant investment in infrastructure. Many institutions may not have resources to design and deliver diverse courses to upgrade technological systems for e-learning. The digital divide between urban and rural students could widen if institutions do not provide adequate digital infrastructure. The NEP envisioned a shift in teaching methodologies requiring faculty members to adapt to new approaches, including student-centered learning and interdisciplinary teaching. Faculty resistant to change or lack of motivation to adopt new teaching methods could hinder the effective implementation of policy. The policy also calls for establishment of new institutions and upgrade to existing ones, which would further strain financial resources. The shift from highly centralized to a more decentralized regulatory framework could create governance challenges in managing and overseeing the institutions effectively. Some academic staff may find it challenging to adopt interdisciplinary and flexible learning models, which could lead to non-compliance or slow implementation. Ensuring quality standards across diverse and flexible programs could be difficult. The policy calls for establishing new accreditation norms, but ensuring consistency and equality in absence of a comprehensive monitoring system could be problematic. Conclusion. The implementation of NEP 2020 in higher education offers significant opportunities for reshaping India's academic landscape. However, successful implementation depends on overcoming infrastructural, financial, and regulatory hurdles, along with addressing the challenges of faculty preparedness and resistance to change to realize the full potential of NEP 2020. Stakeholders, including government, educational institutions, faculty, and students, must collaborate and adapt to the new policy framework with the right support, resources, and commitment. NEP 2020 can help create a more inclusive, innovative, and globally competitive higher education system in India. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Dr. Dilraj Kaur, for deliberating on the implementation of NEP 2020. So we do agree with the statement that the implementation of NEP 2020 is full of challenges and possibilities as well. So we have to transform challenges into opportunities. So it's a big challenge. So let's hope that this intellectual discourse will serve as a platform or as a medium to transform challenges into possibilities.
Yes.
So
Thank you, sir.
I think all of the participants have presented their papers. Any left out? No. So I think now it's a time to call it as the end of this technical online session of day 2 of the national seminar on Indian higher education, a new dawn for Indian higher education, embracing the paradigm shift. So it's because the policy has already been launched. Now it's a high time to basically this is a window period. We can consider this period as a window period. So we are in progress, or you can say that we are finding all those, you can say that the challenges, the difficulties, which act as, you can say that obstacles or barriers in the effective implementation of NEP 2020. So the organization of such kind of programs in the form of seminars or workshops or conferences. So I hope these programs will definitely serve as a medium to find out the ways and means, or you can say that the measures to ensure the effective implementation of NEP 2020 in the larger interest of the students. So thank you all for contributing towards this direction. So my special words of regard and gratitude to all the participants for presenting their papers on different themes. So all the best. See you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Chairperson, sir.